Hello, Eduardo. Thank you for accepting this interview. I will ask you some questions about your current student. But first, can you please tell me a little about yourself?
Good evening. My name is Eduardo. I study International Affairs at FES Aragon, UNAM. I'm 22 years old, and well, I think that's all I can say for now. There's not much to say except for the questions you're about to ask me.
What is the name of your career?
As I told you before, it's called International Affairs.
Okay, what semester are you currently in?
I'm currently in third semester.
What is the duration of the of your degree and how are they managed at your school? Semesters, quarters?
Well, the duration is 8 semesters, and well, it's obviously that case we have semesters instead of quarters.
Okay, tell me a little about what you do in your career and what you like most about your work.
Well, I think my career is a little bit extensive. We see a lot of things. We see history, geography, mathematics. We work well. They're preparing us to be consultants for any kind of uh, enterprise or even the government for which we consulted, and to give like a wider view of the international happenings day by day. It's a really interesting career because it's like multi-dynamic career. I mean, as we see a lot of things, we can talk and well, yeah, we can talk about a lot of things. But well, precisely, I'm in a career program that has a pre-specialization in international business. So this is like the interesting part of my program because we are like deepening into what it is the the business thing, well, international business, and it's quite interesting. Right now, I have just finished my semester, and I think the thing that I liked most about it was a career called, well, a subject called Globalización, Integración y Mercados. That was the best part of the semester.
Uh, what is the most interesting thing you have learned in your career, and what has seemed least interesting to you?
Can you repeat the last part, please?
What motivated you to choose that career?
What motivated me to choose that career? I don't know what to say in that because when I was looking for a degree, I was looking for something that wasn't like too much mathematics or too much history or too much about anything. I wanted it to be like wider. I wanted it to be like uh, where I saw a little bit of everything, and that's what pleases me the most about what I am studying right now.
What would you say is the most complicated thing when teaching what you are studying?
Um, that's funny because that's something I learned this semester. That my career is in the social sciences area, so that it's not like um, but how can I say an exact science. It has a lot of themes, a lot of strategies, a lot of how can I say it? Um, a lot of influences, and it's not like a specific thing for you to learn. It has no it has no right way of studying it, so it can be like really really wide. So there is not such thing like an hypothesis where you can say this thing will happen if you do this. That's what the most difficult part of teaching what I study.
What is the subject that you have found most interesting so far, and what is about?
The subject I have found more interesting is globalización, integración y mercados emergentes. Basically, we learned about how globalization is building the world right now, and how the integration and all that stuff came into the world when all the regions in the world started to integrate into economic blocks. And it's quite interesting because you see how every country in one block or in one region had a goal in common, and how could how could they came to an agreement on how are they going to present that goal to the world. That's really really interesting. I really love that subject.
What has been one of the biggest difficulties in the time you have been studying this?
I wouldn't say I have difficulties because, as I told you, I really love my career, and well, maybe treating with teachers, but I think that's something each and every one of us has to deal with being in college, to deal with some teachers that you don't really understand how are they going to evaluate you. But nevertheless, I haven't really got any like big trouble learning things. I would say it's most like with the teachers than with the things they are teaching. So yeah, I would say that's what I have to say.
What advice would you give to someone who is just starting to study this career?
That if they don't like reading or they don't like being if they don't like if they don't have the interest in knowing, like for example, the news or all that stuff, and if they don't really like reading, that's not the career for them. You read a lot, you learn a lot, and you always have to be reading something, or you always have to know anything about everything. Also, if you like the languages, it could be a great opportunity. They encourage us even to learn one or two languages plus. We have English for a subject from first to sixth semester, and also we have to learn another language if we want to get a degree. So if you like languages and if you like reading, that's like the best suit you can find in a degree.
Do you have any goals to achieve by finish your dream wish?
Sorry?
Do you have any goals to achieve by finish your dream?
I have like three goals to achieve. First one, and the one I'm most interested in, is to become a diplomatic for the Mexican government. I have to apply for an exam, finishing my degree, so I'm hoping for that. If no, I would like to work in a Banas or something like that. And last one but not least, I would say I would like to open my own restaurant. I mean, I have a lot of paths and goals to achieve, but the principal one or the first one is to become a diplomatic for the Mexican government.
Tell me about an experience that you have had throughout your career and what you learned from it.
An experience that how what? I wouldn't say I've had something that has been like before and after in my career. As I told you, I'm only in third semester, and I think that kind of experiences can come further on the career. So I wouldn't, or right now I can't remember of an experience that have changed the way I see, sorry, the way I see my career.
This will be all once again. Thank you for accepting the interview.
Thank you for interviewing me. Have a nice evening.